Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's quiz. So we're back in lockdown again. Like I say, did quite a few of these quizzes during lockdown. One on Facebook Live, but I've decided to move it to YouTube because we had a few technical issues, and frankly, this is a lot better. So it's going to be a similar sort of format as what I did last time. I think I've made the questions a little bit easier because I thought they were a little bit tough first time round. So yeah, a little bit easier. We're going to be experimenting with a few different formats. All for your entertainment. So, the quiz tonight. I need to turn myself off. Checking it's all working. So round number one, general knowledge. So, literally just pen and paper. I'll ask you a question, and you need to literally write down the answer. And then we will move to the picture round. So, I'm going to show you a series of pictures. Just say what they are. The questions will be self-explanatory. Then have a short drinks break, so don't worry, you won't die first. You can still get yourself a beer. So we'll do a short drinks break, and for those of you who join us late, I'll quickly whiz through the questions again, and then I'll go through rounds 1 and 2 answers. Round 3 is multiple choice, so it's going to be A, B, or C, and you just select the correct answer. Round number 4 is you decide round, which you all decided you wanted game shows over bonfire night. I mean, for me, I've been doing quite a few lockdown quizzes, and yeah, I'd hate that subject as well. So I agree with you. So yes, good decision, guys. And then round number 5 is the impossible round. And don't worry, the questions aren't impossible. It's similar to the format of a game show. So it'll be yet again multiple choice. You have one correct answer, one wrong answer, and the one impossible answer. But it'll be self-explanatory because I've got a slide that'll explain absolutely everything if you have never done this before. Without any further ado, let's get on with the quiz. So round 1, general knowledge. So like I said, just write down the correct answer. Question number 1. In Formula 1, what does DRS stand for? Now, I'm going to be really generous tonight. You can have a point for each one. So maximum 3 points for this answer. In Formula 1, what does the acronym DRS stand for? Yes. Hopefully we've got some big F1 fans in tonight. 10 seconds. Okay, we move on to question number 2. Tiger Feet was a 1974 hit for which group? Tiger Feet was a 1974 hit for which pop group? Very famous band, these. Yes, it's kind of a guilty pleasure song. I mean, I'm a Wakefield Trinity fan, so even the mention of Tiger Feet it's sacrilege to us, but it is a good song. 10 seconds. Okay, we move on to question number 3. What married name did Argentine-born politician Eva Duarte take in 1945? What married name did Argentine-born politician Eva Duarte take in 1945? Don't cry for me, Argentina. That might be a little bit of a clue. 10 seconds. Okay, we move on to question number 4. What 2012 Nicki Minaj song shares its name with a Renault car catchphrase? Famous advert this catchphrase from. What 2012 Nicki Minaj song shares its title with a Renault car catchphrase? Everyone know this? 10 seconds. Okay, question number 5. Which classic film and book series includes The Two Towers? Which classic film and book series includes The Two Towers? I'm pretty surprised if anyone doesn't get this. I mean, this is a nice, easy question, this. 10 seconds. Very famous series, this. Okay, question number 6. What popular web mapping service was launched in February 2005? What popular web mapping service was launched in February 2005? And I'll give you a clue, I bet most of you use this quite regularly, especially if you want some directions. 10 seconds. And for those viewers just joining us, don't worry, I'll go through all the questions again during the break, so don't worry at all. We'll get through it. Okay, question number 7. Think about this one. William Penn founded which US state? There's a clue in the name. William Penn founded which US state? Think about it. 10 seconds. That says a big clue in the question. Okay, we move on to question number 8. Which plant's flowers are used to flavour beer? Which plant's flowers are used to flavour beer? I'm enjoying a beer right now, a nice San Miguel. Great beer. 10 seconds. Should be another nice easy one. We move on to question number 9. What item is considered unlucky to open indoors? Those of you who like your superstitions should know this. What item is considered unlucky to open indoors? 10 seconds. Okay, question number 10 and the final question of this round. Which children's series featured on a pirate ship called the Black Pig? Which children's series featured a pirate ship called the Black Pig? One of those questions for you older folks out there tonight. 10 seconds. Okay, that's the end of round number 1. So we move on to the picture round. See, again, just going to see a series of pictures. I just need you to tell me, well, just answer the question really. Okay, question number 1. Which Premier League football team play at this stadium? I'll give you a clue. It's a relatively recently built stadium, this. Which Premier League team play at this stadium? 10 seconds. Okay, question number 2. Who is this? Nice pretty lady there. Who is this? I need the full name, by the way, to score the points. Who is this? 10 seconds. Okay, question number 3. The big clue is a map. There's 2 very big countries it's like the sandwich in the middle. Which country is highlighted in green with the capital city Ulaanbaatar? Not that probably isn't much of a clue to you. Maybe the map will help you. Which country is highlighted in green with the capital city Ulaanbaatar? 2 big countries, East Asia. So it's sandwiched in the middle. So see if anyone can get this. 10 seconds. Don't mind if the viewers are joining us. Don't worry, I'll whiz through all the questions again. So don't worry, you have time to do them all. Okay, question number 4. It's a logo this time. Name the logo. Name the logo. I'm sure a lot of you will get this because you're probably using this quite often, especially if you work in an office. This logo is a very common thing nowadays, especially with the lockdowns. 10 seconds. I want you to name the logo. Let's say it's very common nowadays. Name the logo. Okay, question number 5. There's an album cover here. This is Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones. But what I want you to name, I want you to name the artist that created this album cover. This is Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones, but which famous artist created this album cover? Think of the pop art sort of generation of artists. That'll give you a clue. 10 seconds. I'm just going to warn you guys, the next question's a maths question. I think it's pretty easy, but yeah, I suppose a lot of people are maths superstars like myself. So, yes, next question's a maths question. All I want you to do is solve the equation and work out x. All I want you to do is work out x. I think it's nice and very simple, this one. So yeah, just work out x. 10 seconds. Okay, question number 7. There's a picture here. Who are these BGT winners? Or as the Britain's Got Talent. Who are these Britain's Got Talent winners? Famous group, this. Absolutely brilliant when they obviously were on the programme. I think one of the best winners, I think, ever, really. I mean, nowadays, I think the winners are horrendous. I think last 2 years, the talent's been horrendous. But yes, who are these BGT winners? 10 seconds. Question number 8. Name this famous US sitcom character played by Kelsey Grammer. Name this famous US sitcom character played by Kelsey Grammer. This was a similar sort of questions popped up on some of my quizzes before. But yes, name the famous US sitcom character played by Kelsey Grammer. 10 seconds. Next question is an unscrambling of letters. Let's see how good you are at this. Similar sort of style to like a tea time teaser on countdown. So the letters are free dump, and the clue, it smells pretty good. Free dump, and the clue is it smells pretty good. So I just need the word with these letters create. 10 seconds. Okay. Question number 10 and the final question of this round. Which Harry Potter film is this the poster of? Which Harry Potter film is this the poster of? As you can see, I'm very mean and I scribble it out. I'm not that daft. I'm not. So yes, which Harry Potter film is this the poster of? Give me 10 seconds. Okay, we're going to go to a jinx break. So, those of you that have managed to answer all the questions, obviously, get yourself a drink, go to the toilet, etc. For those of you who joined the quiz slightly late, don't worry, we're going to go through round 1 again. So, round number 1 was general knowledge, and there's 10 questions. I'll just quickly rush through these. So, question number 1, I asked, in Formula 1, what does DRS stand for? DRS. Okay, question number 2. Tiger Feet was a 1974 hit for which group? Tiger Feet was a 1974 hit for which group? Question number 3. What married name did Argentine-born politician Eva Duarte take in 1945? What married name did Argentine-born politician Eva Duarte take in 1945? And then I asked question number 4. What 2012 Nicki Minaj song shares its title with a Renault car catchphrase? What 2012 Nicki Minaj song shares its title with a Renault car catchphrase? Question number 5. What classic film and book series include The Two Towers? What classic film and book series includes The Two Towers? Question number 6. What popular web mapping service was launched in February 2005? Question number 7. William Penn founded which US state? William Penn founded which US state? Question number 8. Which plants' flowers are used to flavour beer? Which plants' flowers are used to flavour beer? Question number 9. What item is considered unlucky to open indoors? What item is considered unlucky to open indoors? And final question of this round, I asked, which children's series featured a pirate ship called the Black Pig? Which children's series featured a pirate ship called the Black Pig? We went straight to picture round. So question number 1, which Premier League football team play at this stadium? Which Premier League football team play at this stadium? Question number 2, I asked, who is this? Who is this? Question number 3, which country is highlighted in green with the capital city Ulaanbaatar? Which country is highlighted in green with the capital city Ulaanbaatar? Question number 4, name the logo. Name the logo. For those of you have got yourself a drink, I'll be starting round. I was doing through the answers in a minute's time. Question number 5, this is Sticky Fingers by Rolling Stones, but which artist created this album cover? Question number 6, work out X. Work out X. Question number 7, who are these BGT winners? Who are these BGT winners? Question number 8, name this famous US sitcom character played by Kelsey Grammer. Name this famous US sitcom character played by Kelsey Grammer. Question number 9. It's a tea time teaser. Need to solve a riddle. So 3 dump and the clue, it smells pretty good. 3 dump and the clue, it smells pretty good. And the final question of this round, which Harry Potter film is this the poster of? Which Harry Potter film is this the poster of? Like I say, once I go through rounds 3, 4, 5, I won't be going through them again. We'll just go straight through. So, yeah. Okay. I think everyone's had a chance to go through them. Let's go through the answers of round number 1. Now, I'll just refill my glass really quickly, and then I'll go through the answers of round number 1. Beautiful. Right, question number 1 of the general knowledge round. So, that's absolutely wrong. Get that off. Go away. Right, okay, question number 1. In Formula 1, what does DRS stand for? It is drag reduction system. As I said, I've been very generous today. You get a point for each one you get right. So there's 3 points for this question. So, well done if you got that correct. Question number 2. The Guilty Pleasure song Tiger Feet was a 1974 hit for which group? It is Mud. Let's see. Shame to admit this being a Wakefield fan, but it is a good song. Question number 3. What married name did Argentine-born politician Eva Duarte take in 1945? Eva Perón. Obviously very famous for the musical Evita, which was about her. Question number 4. What 2012 Nicki Minaj song shares its title with a Renault car catchphrase? It is Va-Va-Voom, the classic advert with possibly one of the best footballers ever existed, Thierry Henry. Obviously, I'm going to be biased because I'm an Arsenal fan. Question number 5. Which classic film and book series includes the Two Towers? The answer is The Lord of the Rings. So well done if you got that correct. Question number 6. What popular web mapping service was launched in February 2005? Answer I was looking for was Google Maps. I'm sure pretty much everyone's used this before. So well done if you got that correct. Question number 7. William Penn founded which US state? I told you there was a big clue in the name. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is what I was looking for. I hope most of you caught my drift and answered this correct. Question number 8. Which plant's flowers are used to flavour beer? Correct answer is hop. Obviously, hops is obviously possibly the main ingredient in actually making beer. So yes, well done. Question number 9. What item is considered unlucky to open indoors? I'm sure there's plenty of you that like your superstitions. It is umbrella. Umbrella. So well done if you got it correct. And question number 10. Which children's series featured a pirate ship called the Black Pig? It is Captain Pugwash. I say one for you, all the people out there. Captain Pugwash. Okay, picture round. The answers to the picture round. Okay. Question number 1. Which Premier League football team play at this stadium? It is Tottenham Hotspur. Like I say, recently being built, as I told you. So, well done if you got it correct. And please, if you're at home, please give a massive boo to Tottenham because, let's face it, they're the worst side in North London. Question number 2. Who is this? It is Megan Fox. So certainly he's aged a little bit in the last couple of years, but who is this? It is Megan Fox. So well done if you got it correct. Question number 3. Countries islands agreeing with the capital city Ulaanbaatar. Obviously, south of it's China, north is Russia, sandwich in between, it is Mongolia. Mongolia was the answer I was looking for. So well done if you got it correct. Question number 4. I'm sure pretty much everyone's used this. Name the logo. It is the logo of Zoom. That is the logo of Zoom. So well done if you got that correct. Question number 5. This is Sticky Fingers by the Rolling Stones, but which artist created this album cover? Andy Warhol. Andy Warhol. So well done. Obviously, a very famous pop artist. Tried leading you towards that anyway. Okay, question number 6. Simple maths question. Work out x. X equals 4. Obviously, put your 2 to the other side. Your plus 2 becomes a negative 2, so it becomes 12. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Question number 7. Who are these BGT winners? It is Attraction, who are from Hungary. So obviously they did their sort of like a silhouette sort of like dancey sort of thing, but very good, very powerful. So yes, well done if you got that correct. Name this famous US sitcom character played by Kelsey Grammer. Frasier Crane. I'll be very generous. I'll give you, if you just put Frasier, I'll agree. I'll give you the point. I'm generous like that. Question number 9. Clue: it smells pretty good, and it's free dump. It's literally the biggest turn on the head possibly. It is perfumed. Perfumed was the answer I was looking for. So well done if you got that correct. And the final question: which Harry Potter film is this a poster of? Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. You can ignore Harry Potter and if you just put Order of the Phoenix, I'll give you the point. Okay, I'll let you all take that in. Just take 30 seconds and then I will start the multiple choice round. So, multiple choice, pretty much like any sort of game show you've seen. I'm going to read out questions and with 3 answers to choose from. Just literally select the answer you think is correct. Right? Okay, multiple choice. Question number 1. How many lines are there on a stave of music? How many lines are there on a stave of music? Is it A4, B5, or C6? A4, B5, or C6? 10 seconds. Question number 2. On average, How long does it take for a sloth to digest its food? On average, how long does it take for a sloth to digest its food? Is it A, 14 seconds, B, 14 hours, or C, 14 days? A, 14 seconds, B, 14 hours, or C, 14 days? 10 seconds. Question number 3. The Olympic swimmer known as Eric the Eel came from which country? The Olympic swimmer known as Eric the Eel came from what country? Is it A, Ecuador, B, Equatorial Guinea, or C, Ethiopia? I think we're a bit mean on this one. A, Ecuador, B, Equatorial Guinea, or C, Ethiopia? If you don't know, have a guess. You never know, you might be right. 10 seconds. Okay, question number 4. Which US dollar note does George Washington appear on? Which US dollar note does George Washington appear on? Is it A, the $1 note, B, the $5 note, or C, the $10 note? $1 note, $5 note, or $10 note? 10 seconds. Okay, question number 5. Which former Batman plays the mayor in Family Guy? Which former Batman plays the mayor in Family Guy? Is it A, Val Kilmer, B, Adam West, or C, Michael Keaton? A, Val Kilmer, B, Adam West, or C, Michael Keaton? 10 seconds. Question number 6. Which of these books was not written by Jules Verne? Which of these books was not written by Jules Verne? Is it A, Ireland, B, Around the World in 80 Days, or C, Journey to the Centre of the Earth? A, Ireland, B, Around the World in 80 Days, or C, Journey to the Centre of the Earth? 10 seconds. Hopefully, Joe, I will. There'll be some questions that will become a little bit easier. So don't worry, there will be some you will be getting. Question number 7. This one, hopefully, you might know. Which social networking site styles itself as the world's largest professional network? Which social networking site styles itself as the world's largest professional network? Is it A, Twitter, B, Facebook, or C, LinkedIn? A, Twitter, B, Facebook, or C, LinkedIn? 10 seconds. Question number 8. What was the nationality of former UN Secretary General Boutros Ghali? Is it A, Moroccan, B, Israeli, or C, Egyptian? What was the nationality of former UN Secretary General Boutros Ghali? Moroccan, Israeli, or Egyptian? 10 seconds. Question number 9. On which network was the first mobile phone call made in Britain? On which network was the first mobile phone call made in Britain? Is it A, Vodafone, B, Free, or C, T-Mobile? A, Vodafone, B, Free, or C, T-Mobile? 10 seconds. Finally, we move on to question number 10. For you football fans out there, what is English football's most played league fixture? What is English football's most played league fixture? Is it A, Arsenal Man United, B, Aston Villa versus Everton, or C, Liverpool versus Man City? 10 seconds. Okay, move on to round number 4. It's the one that you all voted for, which is game shows. So hopefully there'll be something that everyone will know on this. I think have been fairly nice to see on these. Maybe a couple of a little bit tricky, but I think on the whole, very easy. Question number 1. Picture Bradley Walsh there. This was a famous question from The Chase, but who was the chaser from this episode? Obviously, this chaser was dying to laugh. You should see the face. I've actually got in the answers, the face. So, see if you can work this out. Mark Webett, Anne Hegarty, or Paul Sinner? Mark Webett, Anne Hegarty, or C, Paul Sinner? Like I said, this chaser was dying to laugh when Bradley asked this question. 10 seconds. Right, this next question is a sequence question. It's just like what I've done in obviously my venues. A sequence question is effectively fastest finger first on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. All you need to do is put the answers into the correct order. So, starting with the earliest, put these hosts in order of when they first hosted blockbusters. Starting with the earliest, put these hosts in order of when they first hosted blockbusters. I think 2 are fairly easy to get. Maybe the other 2 maybe a little bit harder. There's obviously one of the hosts are doing it now, and obviously one of the hosts did it ages ago. So hopefully you can get them 2 in the correct order. So the other 2 is obviously, if you don't know, just guess. Never know, you might be right. 10 seconds. Question number 3. I don't know why it says 4. Sorry, I've accidentally put it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's question number 3. It looks like 4 when I'm looking at the slides. Question number 3. Which Channel 4 reality TV competition involves fugitives trying to evade capture? Brilliant programme, this. One of my favourites whenever it's on. Which Channel 4 reality TV competition involves fugitives trying to evade capture? I hope a lot of you have watched this, because it is one of the best programmes on television. 10 seconds. Question number 4. This was one of my favourite shows when I was a kid. Craig Charles presented which engineering game show competition from 1998 to 2004? I'll give you a clue. It's also been rebooted recently, this programme. Craig Charles presented which engineering game show competition from 1998 to 2004? Great, yeah, another great program. Reboot's not nowhere near as good, but Craig Charles really made this show. I think. Like I said, I loved it when I was growing up. 10 seconds. Question number 5. Look at the question that will help you out. Something also happening this year. Joyce Cansfield won the first series of which Channel 4 game show in 1982? Joyce Cansfield won the first series of which Channel 4 game show in 1982? Hopefully, the way I said that particular word might help you in getting this right. 10 seconds. Question number 6. Ollie Murs was a contestant on which TV game show before he became famous? Ollie Murs was a contestant on what TV game show before he became famous? Is it A, Deal or No Deal, B, Total Wipeout, or C, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? A, Deal or No Deal, B, Total Wipeout, or C, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? 10 seconds. Okay, question number 7. Mystery Guest, Home and Away, and What Happens Next have been rounds on what TV game show? I'll give you a clue, it's on BBC. That might be a bit of a clue. Mystery Guest, Home and Away, and What Happens Next have been rounds on what TV game show? And it's a BBC show. I'll be kind of give you a little clue. 10 seconds. Okay, question number 8. Which former footballer was one of the original presenters on the 1990s game show Gladiators? Which former footballer was one of the original presenters on the 1990s game show Gladiators? I'll also give you a clue. His famous catchphrase was "Awooga." Awooga. He used to say that every time. Nobody understands why he said it, but he said it. 10 seconds. Question number 9. Right, let's see how much of your pop knowledge you know. The couple that presents the 2019 music game show, The Hit List, were from which pop groups? So there's 2 groups. One form of the men, one form of women. Let's see if you can get which groups they were from. 10 seconds. Oh yes, there's a point for each. So 2 points on offer for this one, because I'm nice. Hopefully we can redeem some points here. Question number 10. Which comedian hosted the BBC Two comedy game show Genius? Which comedian hosted the BBC comedy game show Genius? Is it A, Dave Gorman, B, Lee Nelson, or C, Ian Sterling? Dave Gorman, Lee Nelson, or Ian Sterling? 10 seconds. Okay, quick minute break. I've bombarded you with trivia. So we'll have a quick break and I'll go through impossible and then the final 3 answers. What I'll actually do is I'll leave the slide on that will explain impossible. I'll also go through it as well, but this is the way format it works. So if you get the correct answer, you get 2 points. If you get the incorrect answer but not the impossible answer, you get 0 points. And if you get the impossible answer, I'll deduct a point off you. So as you see with this example, which Italian city is the Colosseum, a famous landmark? The clue is Italian city. Just look at the Italian city. If you get, obviously it's in Rome, so you get 2 points. Milan is an Italian city, so it's not impossible, but it's wrong, so you don't get anything. But if you went for Paris, which is a French city, you lose a point. So yes, we'll go through. Have a quick break. I'd just like to just tell you. Obviously, I'm no longer in the venues, which is absolutely gutting. I absolutely love working in the venues and having lots of fun, and obviously socialise with you a lot. So it's obviously gutting that I'm in my living room, but it is what it is. But I'm going to come up with lots of different sort of things. I'm looking to also do a few quizzes through Zoom, which was the previous answer. No pun intended, but yes. So I'm looking to do speed quizzing live. So those of you being at my venues, pretty much similar to what I've been doing, but obviously done obviously at home, really. Not as fun, but it is what it is. And I'm also looking to do a music quiz at some point, also on Zoom. And obviously, this will obviously follow every week. So this will be happening every week, and then obviously we're looking to doing obviously music quiz on Zoom and also speed quizzing live. So obviously, I'll give you more information on dates and that as we go along. But yes, the two things I'm looking at doing. So I'll stick the slides back on just so you understand the rules of Impossible. So I think I've just told everyone anyway, but for those of you who just joined us again, I will explain the rules. So Impossible, one answer, it's going to be three answers, one answer is correct, and one answer is going to be wrong, but it's not impossible, and then there's going to be the impossible answer. As you see with this example, which Italian city is the Colosseum of famous landmark? Rome is correct. Milan is incorrect, but it's not impossible as it's in Italian city. C in the question. And C is Paris is impossible as it's French city. So there's always going to be a clue in each question to what the correct answer is. I hope you all understand. Let's get on with question number one. So obviously you don't get any points for that. Question number one. Sharif Don't Like It is a repeated line in which song by The Clash? Look at the last bit of the question, that might help you. Sharif Don't Like It is a repeated line in which song by The Clash? Is it A, London's Calling, B, Start, or C, Rock the Casbah? So obviously two of the songs are by The Clash and one of them is going to be from another band, which will be the impossible answer. Sharif Don't Like It is a repeated line in which song by The Clash? London's Calling, Start, or Rock the Casbah? 10 seconds. Question number two. Which brand of Swedish vodka comes in hibiscus, cilantro, and pepper flavours? So obviously two of them are going to be Swedish vodkas, one of them may be from a different nation. Is it A, Absolute, B, Smirnoff, or C, Grey Goose? Absolute, Smirnoff, or Grey Goose? Hopefully if you like your vodkas, might help you get the answer correct. 10 seconds. Question number three. The 2600 and the Giulia TZ were made by which Italian car manufacturer? So look at the last bit of the question again. Italian car manufacturer. Is it A, Maserati, B, Alfa Romeo, or C, Bugatti? Two Italian car manufacturers, one is from another nation. Maserati, Alfa Romeo, or Bugatti? 10 seconds. Question number four. In the TV series Top Gear, what was the first make and model of the car used in the segment Star in a Reasonably Priced Car? Honestly, my favourite programme of all time, especially with Jeremy Clarkson. He's my idol. And if any of you roast me in the comments, you're wrong, because he is the biggest legend ever going. Is it A, Vauxhall Corsa, B, Chevrolet Lacetti, or C, Suzuki Liana? Vauxhall Corsa, Chevrolet Lacetti, or C, Suzuki Liana? So obviously two of the answers obviously have been standard reasonably priced cars, and one of them's just one I've just put there for laugh, really. So yes, 10 seconds. Question number five. Which Tudor monarch is credited with writing the classical composition Green Sleeves? Yeah, again, Tudor monarch, that's the clue. Which Tudor monarch is credited with writing the classical composition Green Sleeves? Is it A, Henry VIII? I should put another I in there. My mistake. Henry VIII, George I, or Mary I? Is it A, Henry VIII, B, George I, or C, Mary I? 10 seconds. Question number 6. Hg is the symbol for which chemical element? Yeah, again, two of the answers chemical elements, one of them isn't. Is it A, bronze, B, mercury, or C, hassium? A, bronze, B, mercury, or C, hassium? 10 seconds. Question number 7. Who held the position of Foreign Secretary from 2014 to 2016? Who held the position of Foreign Secretary from 2014 to 2016? Is it A, Boris Johnson, B, Theresa May, or C, Philip Hammond? So two of these politicians have been Foreign Secretary in the past, one of them has not. So, and that obviously will be the impossible answer. 10 seconds. Question number 8. The Winter Palace is located in which Russian city? Is it A, Kazan, B, Astana, or C, St. Petersburg? So two of them cities are Russian cities, one of them isn't. Which Winter Palace is located in which Russian city? Kazan, Astana, or St. Petersburg? 10 seconds. Question number 9. Lanzarote lies northeast of which of the Canary Islands? So two of these answers are going to be Canary Islands, one of them isn't. Is it A, Madeira, B, Tenerife, or C, Fuerteventura? A, Madeira, B, Tenerife, or C, Fuerteventura? 10 seconds. Question number 10. This one you might know if you've got kids. So, if you haven't got kids, good luck. Og Pog is the trolley used by which In the Night Garden character? Og Pog is the trolley used by which In the Night Garden character? So, obviously, two of these answers are going to be In the Night Garden characters, one of them isn't. Is it A, Macapaca, B, Iggle Piggle, or C, Zingzilla? A, Macapaca, B, Iggle Piggle, or C, Zingzilla? 10 seconds. Okay, it's time to go through the answers. So we'll start with the multiple choice round, then obviously game shows, and then obviously impossible. So, question number 1. How many lines are there on the stage of music? It is 5. So as you see, you have basic treble or treble clef, and then obviously there's 5 lines of music, and then obviously your notes either rested on the line or through the line, and that obviously denotes what note it is. I remember because I've actually got a grade 1 in playing trombone. Don't understand how that happened, but yes, I haven't played for years, so I found brass band pretty boring to be fair. So yes, B is what I was looking for. So well done if you got that correct. Question number 2. On average, how long does it take for a sloth to digest its food? Well, a bit of a fun question this. It's C, 14 days. Wow, I mean, that's just baffled me when I found out that fact. I thought I had to set that as a question. 14 days. So, yet again, sloth digestive system is about as slow as it actually is. So, yeah, 14 days. What we're looking for. Well done. Question number 3. The Olympic swimmer known as Eric the Eel came from which country? Is B, Equatorial Guinea. So, well done if you got that correct. Question number 4. Which US dollar note does George Washington appear on? It is A, the $1 note. The $1 note was what I was looking for. Question number 5. Which former Batman plays the mayor in Family Guy? He's actually named after the character directly, literally. He's known as Mayor Adam West, played by Adam West. So yes, B was what I was looking for question number 5. Question number 6. Which of these books was not written by Jules Verne? Correct answer is A, The Island, which was written by Aldous Huxley. Obviously, it has a very big series on Sky at the minute, and he wrote obviously the books to Brave New World as well. So obviously, I'm sure some of you probably will watch. So yes, well done if you got it correct. Question number 7. The social networking site sells itself as the world's largest professional network. It's C, LinkedIn. So obviously, LinkedIn is more for like business people. It's basically a tool for business to ask for other businesses, effectively. So it's quite funny when you see it. But obviously, I'm a professional, so obviously I've got a LinkedIn account. So it's always fun to have a look at. Question number 8. What was the nationality of former UN Secretary General Boutros Ghali? Is C, Egyptian. He is C, Egyptian. Well, then if you got that correct, I thought I was a bit mean. In fact, I'm going to be extra generous, actually. So that's a horrible question. I'll give you 2 points for that. Because I was mean there. 2 points. Question number 9. On which network was the first mobile phone call made in Britain? It is A, Vodafone. Vodafone was the answer I was looking for. So well done if you got that correct. And the final question of this round. What is English football's most played league fixture? It is B, Aston Villa vs Everton. And it's quite funny because Arsenal vs Manchester United is only 2 games behind. Thinking about over 100 years of football, and it's only 2 games behind. I think Aston Villa Everton were about 202 games. Arsenal Man U about 200, and Liverpool Man City is not nowhere near that. So okay, we move on to game shows. Here's the answers. Question number 1 is that funny question. As you can see, Anne Hegarty's got a big smirk on her face. It is Anne Hegarty. Correct answer. Obviously, Fanny Schmeller obviously is a skier, by the way, for anyone that was interested in that. Question number 2. The Blockbusters question. Sam with the earliest put these hosts in order when they first hosted Blockbusters. So Bob Holness with the famous quote, "Can I have a pee, please, Bob?" Obviously, you know. Then Lisa Tarbuck, Simon Mayo, who managed to make it depressing, and he's also on challenge. So please don't watch it. You'll end up depressed within 5 minutes. Then Dara O'Brien's revamped it and obviously tried to make it fun again. So BDAC, what I was looking for. BDAC. Okay, question number 3. Which Channel 4 reality TV competition involves fugitives trying to evade capture? I'm sure plenty of you have watched this. It is Hunted. What a great show that is. It's brilliant and just so enjoyable to watch. So yes, well done if you got that correct. Question number 4. Craig Charles presented which engineering game show competition from 1998 to 2004? It is Robot Wars. Great programme. And Jamie Clarkson actually hosted a series of this just before Craig Charles did. So, yeah, great programme that. I'm not as keen with the new version with Dara O'Brien on. So, yeah, well done. However, I do like Angela Scan. I think she's quite fit, actually, who also co-presents it. Question number 5. Joyce Cansfield won the first series of which Channel 4 game show in 1982? I tried my best to give you the biggest clue ever. Channel 4. Channel 4 was created in 1982, and it's Countdown. First Countdown winner. So, well done if you got that correct. Question number 6. Ollie Murs was a contestant on which TV game show before he became famous? Deal or No Deal. And he also returned when he was a celebrity to win some money for charity. But Deal or No Deal. And if I can remember, I think he came on with 10p. So he didn't exactly get much money from it. But yeah, 10p I think he won. You have to Google it. But I'm pretty sure it's 10p. So well done if you got that correct. Mystery guest, home and away, and what happens next will be all being rounds on what TV game show? Question of sport. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of you the hate spot probably haven't got a clue with this, but for those of you that watch it, it's an easy question. Obviously a point if you got that correct. Well done. Question number 8. Which former footballer was one of the original presenters on the 1990s game show Gladiators, and he also had the famous catchphrase "Awooga"? It is John Fashanu. John Fashanu. So well done if you got it correct. Recently been on SES where there's wins the celebrity version. Didn't last very long, but. So, the couple presented the 2019 music game show The Hit List were from which pop groups? As a point for each. JLS and The Saturdays. Obviously Marvin Hughes and Rochelle Humes. However, I can also accept another answer for Rochelle, because Rochelle Humes was also part of S Club Juniors. I'm not sure, I don't think anyone would have ever thought of that, but if in case you ever did, I can give you a point for that, because she was part of S Club Juniors. But JLS of the Saturdays, I think, is mainly what you'll know them for. So well done if you got that correct. 2, and obviously a point for each, so 2 points on offer there. And question number 10. Which comedian hosted the BBC Two comedy game show Genius? It is A. Dave Gorman. So if you got it correct, point to you. Impossible round. So obviously you'll see your answers. One will be in green, one will be in red. If you got green, 2 points. If you got a green, you get -1 if you got a red, and if you got the black answer, then you don't get any points. But you don't lose any either. But I'll explain why the answer is impossible as we go on. So, Sharif Don't Like It is a repeated line in which song by The Clash? The correct answer is Rock the Casbah. The impossible answer is Start, as it's a song by The Jam. So, -1 if you put Start, but you get 2 points if you put Rock the Casbah. I think it was a nice, easy question, that actually. So, it's obviously Rock the Casbah is the lyric that follows it. Question number 2. Which brand of Swedish vodka comes in hibiscus, cilantro, and pepper flavours? Correct answer is Absolute. And C is impossible. Grey Goose. Grey Goose is a French vodka. God knows why you drink a French vodka. It's beyond me, but that is the impossible answer. Question number 3. The 2600 and the Giulia TZ were made by which Italian car manufacturer? Correct answer is Alfa Romeo, possibly my favourite brand of cars. And as soon as I've got enough money to get one, I will be getting one. I'll be getting a nice, I think I'll be getting a Giulietta, I think I'll get. So, yeah, Alfa Romeo is the correct answer. Bugatti is the impossible answer because Bugatti is a French car manufacturer. So, obviously, Maserati, you don't gain or lose any points. Question number 4. In the TV series Top Gear, what was the first make and model of the car used in the segment Stand a Reasonably Priced Car? Correct answer is Suzuki Liana was the correct answer. The possible answer is a Vauxhall Corsa. However, a Vauxhall Astra was used between 2013 and 2015. So Suzuki Liana was the correct answer. 2 points for that. -1 if you put Vauxhall Corsa. Question number 5. Which Tudor monarch is credited with writing the classical composition Green Sleeves? Correct answer is Henry VIII. Henry VIII is the correct answer. George I is the impossible answer, as he was part of the House of Hanover. Obviously, very fun bits of our history. Possibly my strongest subject on quizzes. Question number 6. Hg is a symbol for which chemical element? The correct answer is mercury. The impossible answer is bronze, as it's an alloy which is consists of both elements, copper and tin. So it is the impossible answer. So 2 points if you put mercury, -1 if you put bronze. And obviously Hassim, you don't gain or lose any points. Question number 7. Who held the position of Foreign Secretary from 2014 to 2016? And we're really mean on this. Correct answer is Philip Hammond. The impossible answer is Theresa May. She never was Foreign Secretary, but she was Home Secretary between 2010 and 2016. Really mean. I'm sorry, guys, but couldn't help myself. So, well done if you got it correct. Question number 8. The Winter Palace is located in which Russian city? The correct answer is St. Petersburg. 2 points if you got that correct. The impossible answer is Astana, which is the capital city of Borat country, which is Kazakhstan. Very nice. So, Astana, you'll lose a point. St. Petersburg, you'll get 2 points. Where were we? Question number 9. Lanzarote lies northeast of which of the Canary Islands? Correct answer is Fuerteventura. The impossible answer is Madeira, which is obviously part of Portugal, and it's also the place of where Cristiano Ronaldo was born. He's also got the airport of Madeira has been named after him. So whether you've got it correct. And finally, the last question of the quiz. Ogpog is a trolley used by which Infinite Guarded character? The correct answer is Macapaka. The impossible answer is Zingzilla, which is also a BBC, CBeebies kids program, but it's not obviously an Internet Guarded character. 2 points put at Macapaka and Zingzilla, you will lose points. Lastly, I say thanks ever so much for playing along. It's been a lot of fun hosting again. Like I say, even with lockdown, the quizzing must continue. So, yes, thanks for playing along. I'll be back here same time on next Sunday, and I possibly will. I'll have a quiz in between. So, either Thursday or Friday, I'm planning to do either speed quizzing live or a music quiz. I'm not decided yet, but I'll let you know by the end of tomorrow, hopefully, what I'm going to do. But thanks for playing along, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you ever so much for playing, and let me know your scores either through my Facebook page or on here. And I'll see you soon.